Hi guys, I have arrived at a point when I really know what the point of me is, what makes my heart sing, what brings a smile, what makes me feel passion. And what I'm talking about is specifically to do with what are you good at? What's your value? And we talk about value because we tie this into the work that you're doing. I started off my career, believe it or not, as a lawyer. Yeah, I was a lawyer. Now, I remember that I couldn't even remember why I wanted to become a lawyer, but I know that I just wanted to help people. And to me, that was becoming a lawyer. So I help people. And when I was applying for jobs, the kind of work I was looking for was to do legal work with a human dimension. So work with education, human rights, discrimination laws, and to be able to help the person with a personal situation. And as things went on, I discovered that this isn't cutting it. It is still not me, but that's what I was geared for. Those are the skills I had, right? So the way I was educated and everything I put myself through was geared towards being a solicitor, going to court, making representations on behalf of my client and their next client, changing life situations. And then one day I was uprooted from that. I had a sudden spiritual awakening, went through that whole process. And I thought, hey, while I'm here, why don't I just dabble into something a little bit more spiritual, do something, I need some way of getting back into work, because the only work that I knew I could do was to work as a lawyer, except it just didn't resonate with me. Not that I didn't want to do it, but what I had become post spiritual awakening or post whatever happened, okay, having that expanded sense of self, it just wasn't me being a lawyer anymore. But going back into my childhood and going back to the school days, I remember all I ever wanted to do was build connection with people. All I ever wanted to do was solve people's problems. I loved to listen to people talk about their problems, and I loved to be able to find a solution to it. It was so rewarding. And I loved to watch people flourish. And that really made me sing. I was smiling. I remember my mom saying to me, spend time focusing on your revision. You're spending too much time coaching everyone else. Yeah. And I remember approaching my other peers who weren't very popular, or people who just had problems. And I was always drawn to people who needed help. And life went on as a lawyer again, wherever people needed help. I mean, even when I was going through various travels and to different countries and to carry on the work that I was doing, there too, that's what I was drawn to. But it wasn't what I was doing for a living. It wasn't formally, I was not fully conscious that, hey, that's your gift. That's what you're going to be doing. And that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. And to then believe that, yes, this is what I came for, it is a big step, because it is easier for us to go to school, go to university, and do a degree that you might have even been groomed to do. What are the chances? My mother always wanted to become a lawyer. Maybe I was living her dream of becoming a lawyer. It is easier for us to sort of follow that track than to actually follow our bliss, because we don't know what our bliss is. We don't know why we're here. We don't know what makes us who we are. We don't know what our value is. And I had to fight with a lot of low self-esteem. I mean, it took me up to, after the birth of my child, and just because I didn't want to, for him to grow up with any of my limitations. And it was imminent for me to do this work. And had I not done that work, I wouldn't then come to the belief and come to that point that, hey, look, I am a healer, I am a teacher, I am a coach, a life coach. And to empower somebody else helps me live my dream of doing that. And this is very, very, very important, because it's not about choosing a job that's going to pay the bills. It's about choosing a place that's going to give you you. It is about you making a choice that is about you, and you honing in to what makes you you, what draws people towards you. And my nature as an empath, or that I was able to extend the sympathy. I mean, I never even questioned why I was able to do any of these things. I mean, I just took them. But of course, I never thought that was my life purpose, or never thought, hey, this is my value, and this is how I'm going to add value to other people's lives. And why this is so important is that so many of us are unable to follow our dreams, whether that is becoming a photographer, whether that is becoming a world-class writer, a best-selling author. We don't want to leave our 9-to-5 job. Now, I'm not suggesting that you do that, but what I am suggesting is that you ask yourself what it is that is coming between you and living your dream job, you and doing the thing that you really, really want to do. So when I was in transition, and not even in transition, I remember doing this in school all the time. I used to love being agony aunt. I mean, I remember people coming to me for different things, and I loved it. Yeah, I actually felt, wow, I made a difference to somebody's life. And we still continue doing that. And if photography is your thing, and it really, really does make you smile, you've got to believe that, yes, I can become, and I am a photographer, and people will pay me for my services as a photographer. And therefore, and in the same breath, people will pay me, will be happy to part with their money to pay me to help them coach. Yeah, to help coach them through their lives, to help heal whatever parts of themselves require healing, because that is my gift. And each one of us has a gift. It is all about whether we're willing and have the balls, the courage to lift that veil of illusion that is cast over us for so many reasons, and to say, well, this is my time, this is who I am. And this is what you need to find out, is what is your value? What would you happily part with your money or whatever you had of value to yourself? What is it that you bring to the table? And one thing I've noticed with people who have very successful careers are people who, and I'm talking about success where they're happy in their life and they're very rounded in everything that they're doing. I mean, these are people who really believe that they can do this. Yeah, there are people who really believe that, yes, and that's all they'll be thinking about. And then because you believe in that and you're so passionate about it, you will stop sitting on the couch. You will stop sitting and thinking about how to find your clients. It just won't happen because your clients will come to you. You hold that thought, they're already there and they have come, and attach yourself to the outcome and know that and believe that yes, you are that. You are that. Yeah. Don't think in terms of best, because best suggests competition. Just think in terms of I'm a healer, I'm a healer. And there are people out there who need exactly what I am there to offer. And that is going to come to me. And that has already come to me. It's there. And that's why the universe prepared me in the way that it prepared me, because there are people there that will need me to be just as I am. And the way you are right now, people will need you just as you are. All you've got to do is believe in yourself, find your purpose, and then attach whatever outcome you need for yourself, and know that that's what you're going to get, because that is what you're going to get. You are the real deal. You are absolutely the real deal. You're not an imposter. So a little homework is for you to do a mission statement of your life. Think about what you think about yourself right now. Think about all those things that come to you when you say, I am a healer, I am a photographer, whatever it is that you feel you want to do. I mean, it could be something that doesn't even exist in your world, in your network. So it could be something like, you know, I love collecting vegetables, or I am a gardener, or I am, whatever it is, you tune into that and believe that you truly have the skills to do that. And that is why you're here. And that's the part and the role you're going to play in society today. And that's what you're going to bring on the table today. And it could be, you know, I always wanted to be the best mama, and I changed that. I don't want to be the best mother. I just want to be a mother. And to try to be the best mother is putting so much pressure on myself that doesn't even come from me. I don't know where it comes from, but that's another story and that's another video. But stay tuned in, and please do subscribe to the channel. There are so many more to come. And if you have any special requests, email me on mamaki.spacehealer@gmail.com, or fill out the contact form at www.mamapleasedon'tcry.com, and let's engage. Take care and see you soon.